appreciate it. Restraint and seclusion is a very important issue because it impacts our most vulnerable children. And when this issue first came to light, I began asking questions in advance of when we first heard from, I addressed it as soon as I heard about it at the national level and started asking questions. And then, thank you, Ms. Ononiwu, because you and others came and testified about the restraint and seclusion. And I immediately met with the head of the Grafton School within days, as well as taking a delegation to the Grafton School. I also directed the superintendent to hire an independent counsel to do a full review of our programs. We corrected the zeros that were filed at the federal level prior to my being on the board, and we established a task force made up of academics, community members, and members of both the Fairfax County government and the Fairfax County Public Schools. That task force is continuing. It is meeting again on Friday. Those meetings had because of the request of people in the community, those meetings are open to the public, and so we welcome your participation. And so we aren't done yet with restraint and seclusion, but we are certainly focused on addressing the concerns of the community and teachers and ensuring that we have a safe and secure environment.
Thank you. Let's take the next question. Mrs. Nunley?
Yeah. How can we be sure that children will be protected from restraint and seclusion?
Okay, how can we be sure? We can be sure by banning it. That's one way in which we can be sure. I want to say this. All right, I have two kids that have been affected by restraint and seclusion. My son was put in a chokehold when he was 5 years old by a school resource officer. He's also been secluded. I have a daughter who's also been restrained and secluded. It's very unfortunate. It's very traumatic for them if they don't want to go to school. It breaks the trust between the adult and the child. It's harmful. And not only for the child, but for the person doing it. Because some people actually, that I've talked to teachers, they don't actually want to do it, but they're towing the company line, and their job is literally at stake if they're not going to do it. So how can we make sure that they're protected? I mean, one of the things that we need to bring, we need to make sure that they have enough accommodation. If you go to an IEP meeting, if you're not being heard, you're asking for accommodations, you're asking for a behavior intervention plan, all of these things stop restraint and seclusion. But when the school, FCPS, refuses to do it, and then the school board doesn't enact policies that make sure that there's accountability and follow through, then your hands are tied. I think when parents are trying to work collaboratively with the school to ensure that these accommodations, which are legally protected, because there's mostly special education students and minorities affected by this, and it hasn't changed, it's a problem. When you can go to the school board and talk to them, when you can go to your local PTA, when you can go to even the superintendent, Dr. Vernon himself, and it's not changed, we have an issue. And that's why we need new leadership. That's why you need somebody like me who's going to be there fighting for all of the students who are not represented, who their voices are not heard on that panel.
Stop. Mr. Mosley?
Thank you for the question. We have two issues. One is, should we be using it? And the second one is, why didn't we report it when we did? As a conduct officer deals with behavioral issues, there's a program called Maxian. We use a similar program that tracks not only how people go through the conduct process, what were the sanctions, what we did, and also it tracks when the student or the parent or person you email opens that letter. So it's a whole process issue here. The first part is, we didn't even know, they reported we had 0. We know better than that. So that's the process issue. We need to fix that. We need someone who understands that program. Second thing is, why don't we have a pilot program of a place where we're not using restraint and seclusion to see if there's another better method? There's other methods out there, neighboring counties that are doing it, where they're using body shields instead of restraining and secluding. All of our kids are our kids. And I don't know about you, but my heart breaks when I hear that story. You hear a story of kids being restrained and teachers towing the line because they know, oh, I just have to do it. We have to fix that. And we can do that together. It's about respecting for the rights. In that IEP process, you are the primary educator of your child. And you should have more control of what needs to happen there. And that's what we're hearing that's not happening now. So I want to turn power back to the parents. Thank you.
Thank you.